Hold on, everybody. Wait one. Get these electronics going. Let me do you first. Let's see. Oops. Messed up. Darn it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Why is it not acting right tonight? I don't know. Let's try this. Nope. Let's try one. Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody. Got some information for y'all that y'all may and may not know. I don't know, but you might. Ladies, this is for you. Gentlemen, you can tune in if you like, but this is for the ladies. Ladies only. It's one of those nights. One of those nights, y'all. One of those nights, y'all. Just trying to get some things going. It's a Friday night. People out partying, having fun. Let's see. All right. I'm here alone, as y'all can see, because it's late. And evidently this late shit ain't gonna work. I have to catch y'all early. So I want to start off like this. Welcome and thank you for catching us on the replay. Hi, Mike. Catching us on the replay or catching it live. You are in the Women's Closet TV show, and tonight's topic is about the clitoral hood. Every woman has one. We're going to learn about what purpose do it serve. As soon as I get some of this stuff out the way, learn about what purpose do the clitoral hood serve and what causes it to be enlarged. Hey, Levine, how you doing? Levine, you might like tonight's topic. It's about the clitoral hood. The clitoris, the hood, pleasure center. So, I want to talk about the clitoral hood. What's the purpose of it? And the whole purpose of the hood. I drew a picture somewhere with the hood. I'm not an artist, but it surrounds and protects the clitoris. That's the sole purpose. Thank you, Levine. That's the sole purpose of it. It surrounds and protects the clitoris. It is the pleasure center. Sometimes, depending on a woman's health condition, it can be yes. I am, yes, tonight, just me, by myself. It's the pleasure center. Now, we all know that the clitoris grows, but the clitoral hood protects, yes, the clitoral hood protects and surrounds the clitoris. The clitoris has more nerve endings than anywhere else in the body. However, once those nerve endings are damaged, they do not regenerate. Anything that goes wrong with it goes wrong. And if something goes wrong with it, the woman has an option, always an option, for surgery. However, there's risk with the surgery, and there's a big thing with the clitoris and the vagina that's going on today. Levine, are you familiar with vaginal rejuvenation? A lot of women are getting vaginal rejuvenation done, and they're getting it done because they don't like the way their vagina currently looks. They want the vagina to look like it's brand new, fresh, never been broken, never been open. So that's a couple of the reasons why women, why women are getting vaginal rejuvenation done, because they want their vagina to look like it's, I'm gonna go with 17 years old. That's a fair number, 17. So you have a lot of women that have opted for vaginal rejuvenation. Please keep this in mind. Anytime you get surgery, it's not a minor surgery. All surgeries are major surgeries. So we all know that the clitoris, when it's stimulated, it fills with blood, becomes erect, and it grows. Now, the normal size of, and I can't say normal size, the normal length of a clitoris is 10 millimeters. Any number above 10 centimeters in lengthwise for the clitoris, it is a medical condition called clitomegaly. Anytime you hear the word megaly, it means enlargement. So there's several reasons why the clitoris may become enlarged, other than it being stimulated for sexual pleasure. Just saying. Just saying. Some of the reasons why a clitoris may become enlarged, and there's a lot of reasons. There could be a hormone imbalance, a medical condition called PCO, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS for short. Inflammation of the vulva, which also leads to yeast infections, that could also cause the clitoris to become enlarged. So I'm naming some things why the clitoris can become enlarged without sexual stimulation. Then it becomes a thanks for the thumbs up. Then it becomes a medical condition. And in some instances, that medical condition may warrant for ER, emergency medical condition. Hi Eric, how you doing? Hi Gold. Let me wave hi to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's late. I apologize. I had a late meeting. I'm not on the radio tonight, Levine. This is the Women's Closet TV show. I'm at the TV show. Monday nights is the radio. If you, let me see. Monday nights is the radio, Levine. I am at Women's Closet TV tonight. Facebook is always, y'all know the algorithms have changed with Facebook, and Facebook has always lately been acting up. Just try to come back in if you lose me, Levine. So another reason why the clitoris can become enlarged is for adrenal glands and tumor growth. Hi, sister. How you doing? For adrenal glands and tumor growth. Those are some of the reasons why. Hi, sister. That's my sister from Louisiana, y'all. Tara. And there go my daughter, Tara Jr. Those are some of the reasons why the clitoris can become enlarged. Keep this in mind. If the normal length of the clitoris is 10 centimeters. Anytime you hear the word megaly, it means enlargement. So if the clitoris is longer than millimeters, not centimeters. If the clitoris is longer than 10 millimeters, it is called clitomegaly. However, if it's longer than that, there's something definitely going wrong with it. So I'm going to ask y'all a personal question. When was the last time you took a look at your clitoral hood and the clitoris? Because you know they all connected. So if you have taken a look at your clitoris and its hood that's attached to it, type me. Just type in me. Don't be shy. We got some men here, but we're all women. When we go to wash the vagina, hey, we better be looking at it. Anytime we washing the vagina, going to the bathroom, we got no choice but to take a look at it. So, I talked about imbalances and medical reasons why the clitoris, thank you, Tara, why the clitoris, I got a second question behind that, why the clitoris may become enlarged. Now, outside of the medical reasons, it's going to be for sexual pleasure. The clitoris becomes filled with blood, erect, and it does grow. Now, this turns men on. They see the little man in the boat, it grows, they get turned on by it. To each his own. All right. Second part of that is this. If you have taken a look at your flower down there, do you like what you see? That's the second part of this discussion. Do you like what your flower look like? Yep, is the answer. Nobody else is participating but my sister from Louisiana. Yay, yay. So, now, for those ladies, if you catch this on the replay, ladies, like some ladies that come on, whether I'm doing radio or the Women's Closet TV show, if you catch this on a replay, just type in your comments, yes, I take a look at my clitoris. Yes, I take a look at my vagina. Yes, I like the way it looks. However, here's her however, if you ladies who don't like the way your hood is looking, or your clitoris is looking like, or your vagina is looking like, you got options. So I'm going to give you what the option is. It's only one. Nah, maybe two. There is clitoral rejuvenation, vaginal rejuvenation. Tara says everybody wasn't raised in a no filter zone like this. We were, sister. We were. Our family don't have no filter. So I want to tell you, for the women, because you can go non-surgical and you can go surgical. However, if you decide, for the women that don't like the appearance of the whole flower, meaning your vagina, the clitoral hood, the clitoris itself, here's your options. You can opt to have surgery. However, it's risky. And I'm going to give you, hi Eric. Yay! Eric says yay! I'm going to give you what the options are. So you have, how can I say this? You can get surgery on just the clitoris itself or the hood itself, or you can get surgery on a whole flower. And I gave y'all some of the reasons why women, because that's a big thing now, women are getting vaginal rejuvenation, which is they're getting an upgrade on the vagina so it can look brand new. And some of these vaginas I've seen, like the before and after. So when I have clients, and these are post-op babies, meaning post-op doll babies, we call them doll babies, the ones that get the cosmetic surgery done, we call them doll babies. When I get a doll baby that tells me that she's going back for more surgery and she's getting the vaginal rejuvenation done, my question is always going to be, can I see the pics? And they was like, sure, no problem. You can see the pics. So I saw, and what the cosmetic surgeons do, when it comes to the flower down here, they take pics. They take pics before and they take pics after. So I get to see the before pics and I get to see the after pics. So with some women, because of medical reasons, they get the vaginal rejuvenation done and they opt for the invasive surgery. And then for some women, they just want a, you're right, badass. And for some women, they just want an upgrade. They want their flower to look, yes, Tara, he is. They want their flower to look new. They want their flower to look fresh. They want their flower to be blossoming, even though it still got some miles on it. Just because it has an upgrade doesn't change the mileage. So any woman who catches this replay or live stream and you got vaginal rejuvenation done, that's good. But just keep this in mind. If you got a lot of mileage on that damn thing, it's not going to change the mileage. You just got a pussy upgrade. So let's talk about the risks of the surgery for the clitoris. If you're not happy with your clitoris and you opt for surgery, I'm going to give you the risks. And hopefully when I tell you what these risks are, I'm talking you out of it. That's the whole purpose, to talk you out of it. Dilligiff, the comedian, is in the house. My son Badass, the comedian, is in the house. Camille, yes, tightness is needed. However, women, it used to be, Camille, I'm going to say this because you know what I'm talking about. When we were selling, I'm telling on myself, when we were selling adult toys, one of the number one sellers was Trying to find a decent way. Vaginal tightener. Slang term, pussy tightener. That was like a #1 seller and it worked. It really did work. So if she had loose walls and she wanted her vagina to be tight, she purchased a tube of vaginal tightener. It is what it is. That was years ago. So Camille, women have elevated to or opt for an upgrade. So getting the pussy tightener, the cream, they don't want to do that no more. I'm going to say some of them, because a lot of them is upgrading to the surgery. They want that new look, but they still got the same mileage. It's like upgrading a car. You get fresh paint on a car. You get some new parts put in the car, but that odometer reading is still the same. The mileage on the vehicle is still the same. It is what it is. Yeah, when we were selling sex toys, adult toys. When we were selling adult toys, yes. Yes. So here are the risks for women that are not happy with the appearance of your clit. These are the risks for women that are not happy with the appearance of the clit. Now, we got some men on here. So I'm going to ask the men, have you ever seen a non-attractive flower, a non-attractive vagina, a non-attractive vajayjay, a ugly vajayjay? I'm not going to ask you nothing beyond that, because we only want to stick with the appearance of it. And for any man this is really an adult thing. For any man who goes down south, I'm sure you're looking at it. If you're going down south, you better be looking at it, so you know what you're putting your mouth on. Having said that, gentlemen, Tara says childbirth was enough. Nobody is cutting down there no more unless it's life-threatening. Right. However, sister, you got a lot of women out here. The cost range for the evasive upgrade, $2,500 to $5,000. That's the range. Unless you find a reasonable cosmetic surgeon that fits into your budget. Now, I will say this. According to the cosmetic surgeon organization and associations, because of the nature of this type of surgery, what they recommend and what they suggest is that women do their research, do their due diligence in selecting a surgeon that is board certified and specializes in this type of surgery, in this particular type of specialty. This is what the cosmetic surgeons is highly recommending because of the nature of it. Once the nerve endings in the clitoris is damaged, there is no regeneration. None whatsoever. Yes, our clitoris, ladies, has more nerve endings in it than anywhere in the body. The clitoris has the most nerve endings in the entire body. It is. So if something goes wrong down there, as far as nerve endings with the clitoris, sisters, women, queens, your clitoris is damaged for life. For life. So be very, very careful when you make a decision. You know what? I don't like the appearance of my flower. I don't like the appearance of my vajayjay. I don't like the appearance of my hood. I don't like the appearance of my clitoris. You better be very, very careful in selecting a cosmetic surgeon that specializes in vagina for your vagina upgrade or for your clitoris upgrade. Be very careful. And I'm telling you what the cosmetic surgeons is saying, because a lot can go wrong when you decide that you want to, I want my vajayjay to look like it's brand new. Okay. Here are the risks, ladies. The risk is, number one, bleeding, infection, and I talked about nerve damage, but I didn't mention this. When it comes, hi Mark, when it comes to the nerve endings, it could be hypersensitive or hyposensitive. If it's hypersensitive, that means it's like really sensitive to the touch. If it's hyposensitive, the shit might not do nothing. You might not get no feeling down there because of the nerve damage. Unlike with other parts of the body where the nerve cells do regenerate. So if you have surgery, let's say you have shoulder surgery, okay? The nerve cells there do regenerate. So you may have lost some feeling for a temporary period of time. And when the nerve cells start to regenerate from your surgery, you'll start to feel better. But when it comes to areas where there is nerve endings and nerve damage, you're just done. Tara says they need to do the exercise. It can be done while walking or sitting. Yes. Yes. But you know what, Gina? A lot of women don't know about the exercise. If they do the exercise, it will strengthen the vaginal walls where they can also control the dick. A lot of women don't know that. But there's also Kegel exercises. So there's a lot of things women can do to improve for women who don't like their appearance or what their vajayjay look like. There's a lot of things that they could do to improve the appearance so that it does look like a pretty flower. Camille says, I would be scared to lose the sensations forever. That's where the magic comes from. You're absolutely right. That is where the magic comes from. You're right. But I'm telling you, when I saw the pictures of the before and I saw the pictures of the after, for certain women that I saw the pictures, I was like, oh, you should have got that surgery. You should have got it. Based on what I saw. Then there's other pictures that I saw and they say, well, I needed to get this type of surgery, and they showed me the before and the after. I like, that's medical. I get it. But for the ones that just want it because they want a pretty little flower, and you take a look at the before and after, hey, it is what it is. Moving on. You can have scarring. You get the surgery, and if you have scar tissue buildup, you may have loss of sensation. Not only that, you'll have, you funny. Overused pussy. I got it. You're right. Got a lot of mileage on it. Yes, it does. So with this, another side effect that a woman can have is urine retention, which means if there's scar tissue or the labia, it's going to block the urethra. The urethra is where the urine comes down when we have to go to the bathroom. So those are a lot of risks. In addition to that, if there's urine retention, because scar tissue is blocking the urethra, or the labia is blocking the urethra because of the swelling, because if she gets this stuff done, there's definitely going to be swelling. If the labia is swelled up to a point where it's blocking the urethra, she needs to go to the emergency room immediately, because that's going to lead to kidney damage. Those are your risks, people. Camille says, what is the feelings after that needed is surgery? Oh, if there is no nerve ending damage to the clitoris and the surgery was very successful, they do get their feeling back. But they cannot engage in any activity for 6 to 8 weeks. Depending on the stages of tissue repair, depending on how she is healing, depending on the condition of that flower before surgery took place. Badass says, you know what? I'm not saying that. Nope. Badass, take your ass to bed. Go to bed. Because you're being bad. So that's what I wanted to share with y'all. I talked about inflammation of the vulva. Inflammation of the vulva can lead to yeast infections. It can also, we're talking about enlargement. If there's an abnormal enlargement, it may be a hormone disorder. So, do y'all have any additional questions to ask me about the topic of tonight? What do you know about your clitoral hood? It protects, it surrounds, it is a sensitive pleasure center. When men see it grow, it fills up with blood, it becomes erect. Men get happy. If a man is a man who goes down south, they tend to play with it a whole lot because they like the enjoyment of it growing. It is what it is.
What is that little thing that you got? It's like the little man in the boat thing that goes to get hard.
When did you come down here? When did you get here?
About 5 minutes ago.
Did you follow me here?
No, I was just missing you.
Okay.
When I came down here, you talking about the vajayjay.
Camille, the age that women have had this done that I've seen has been over 30. Based on the pictures I've seen. Most of the pictures I've seen is from doll babies who have gotten addicted to surgery, meaning cosmetic surgery. So they'll get the liposuction, 360 liposuction. They'll get the fat transfer, BBL. They'll get the mommy makeover, the tummy tuck. They'll get the thigh-plasty. They'll get the brachioplasty. And then the only thing that's left for them to get other than a natural facelift would be the upgrade of the vagina. That's some women are addicted. Alright. Some women are addicted to cosmetic surgery. They just keep going back. And the thing about it, because cosmetic surgery, let me say this, women set the demand. Okay, you know about demand and supply and demand? Reverse it. Normally it's supply and demand. When it comes to cosmetic surgery and the cosmetic surgeons and the women set the stage. Women set the demand, and the cosmetic surgeons answer the call. That's the name of it. Women set the stage, women set the demand because they want it. Who can do it? Cosmetic surgeons. What do the cosmetic surgeons do? Lower their rate because now it's very competitive. You have cosmetic surgeons that's wrapping up these surgeries $25 a week. Women are paying big, anywhere from $2,500 all the way up to $30,000, depending on the type of surgery, how many she's getting in one shot. Vaginal rejuvenation got added last year. Now a lot of women is getting a pussy upgrade. It is what it is, ladies and gents.
How can you upgrade a pussy?
It is what it is, ladies and gents. Okay? And sucking them. Yes. Now, I was asked 2 questions. One of the questions I was asked was, how can, and I'm going to use the exact words, how can a pussy be upgraded? That's the question I was asked. Now, here's my answer. Pussy can be upgraded non-surgically, called vaginal rejuvenation, non-invasive. Part 2 to that answer is this. Pussy can get upgraded, meaning vagina. Vagina can get upgraded with invasive surgery, which means if the vagina looks like a raisin, the cosmetic surgeon can make it look like it's brand new. And I've seen them. I've seen the pics.
Can a dick get upgraded?
No. They can hear that. I just want you to know that. They can really hear you. They can hear. How you doing, Miss Smith? Thank you for joining me. So, do y'all have any other questions about the vagina upgrade, the clitoris upgrade? What happens? Why would a woman want this? Personal reasons and medical reasons. But just remember, if she elects to get the invasive, I told y'all what the risk was. Okay. Yes. What's your question? Hold on, I got a question. No. Answer to your question is no. What else? Yeah, we are. We should have became cosmetic surgeons since we're in the medical field. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, women set the stage. Okay, here's the question. I was asked, can men get penis? Camille, you right on time. Because I was just asked that question. The question is, sister, can men get an upgrade on the penis? That was the question. Okay. Camille asked me the same thing. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. It's not as requested as the vagina upgrade. I'm shining again, y'all. Y'all got to tell me when I'm shining.
You shining.
Okay. Penile implants, yes. They do. Men can get penile implants for men who have erectile dysfunction. But with the penile implants, it's not as risky as it is for a woman who's getting the vajayjay upgrade. And there are more women who demand, meaning they request for this to get done. Not too many men, I need to research this, but as far as I know of in my research, not a lot of men have requested penile implants, especially for men who have erectile dysfunction. The thing for men who have the erectile dysfunction, most men elect for the penis pump instead of the implant. I got another question. Hold on. This is my tea, y'all. It's not a drink, it's tea. Like tea bag tea. Freshly brewed tea bag tea. Hold on. I'm trying to get this question in. You know what? Bring it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it that you can, but men don't want to talk about that because it's like a secure thing for a man to say. You can talk about your vajayjay all you want, but when you look at a man and his penis, big or small or something, a man can't judge you by the size of your coochie. But you can judge a man by the size of his dick.
I'm going to say this.
Excuse me, but let me finish, please.
Go ahead.
You know some men are insecure or feel some kind of way about the size of their thing, but you say
you can say dick on this show.
But you say you
or
want
penis.
a man. You want a man with a big dick. How big do you want it? And then you want a man. You don't want a man with a little dick, but you call him a little dick. You know how insulting that is? But some men want to have that surgery, but they can't because they can't speak on that to a woman or a show or anything else. Men have self-insecurity by themselves, and they honestly hurt by that. But here is something. Tongue lashing ain't no bitch, is it?
Is it?
No. You feel good when somebody eating it, but you want to put it in, don't you?
You made a statement, and you sort of asked a question, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say that women size up a man's dick, but
yes,
men can't size up
a woman's pussy?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you size it up or you smell it. You can't size up a woman. A woman can walk around every day in your life.
Oh, you talking about that way? I'm thinking another way.
What, the way how fat it is, or how
no.
I'm thinking. What are you thinking? Somebody fucked. I fucked up, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Badass said he cool with his dick. Gina says, I want a man who knows how to use it. Camille says, not every woman want a big dick. And I agree with Camille.
I'm sorry.
Because, hold on.
Badass. I'm happy with mine. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
So, I'm going to say this
but
to
do
you.
me a favor. What I want to know, and you talk
I'm
about...
trying to... Listen.
You talk about cosmetic surgery?
Yeah.
Okay. Can a man get that?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah.
How harmful would that be? Because men don't talk... And badass, you don't either. But how hard could it be for somebody to say, I want my dick to look bigger?
You can get that.
Really?
It's called the penile implant. We just got finished talking about that.
A penile implant?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you can get a coochie implant?
Stop. Pause.
No, I'm
Hold on.
I'm asking questions.
It's different. I understand you asking questions, but it's different. A penile implant is different from a vagina upgrade. What they do in the vagina upgrade, let's say you have a woman who vagina, let me ask you something. You ever seen an ugly vagina?
Yeah.
Describe it.
All of them are ugly.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then why y'all go down there?
It's just to satisfy you.
You never seen a pretty flower?
What fucking flower do I like to see? No.
I can't with you.
No, I haven't. What man you know like it's like, give me a flower. For what?
We call it a flower. We're women.
I'm a man.
It blossoms.
What blossoms? When you're horny?
The flower.
When you're horny?
The flower.
I saw.
The flower. All right. Levine says, I thought you was alone. Levine, I was alone.
He just happened to blossom.
Shut up. Levine, I was alone.
It just blossomed.
Camille says, we want a man with dick and know how to pay and know how to please. The JJ. Okay, yes we do.
Okay, so...
Okay, hold on.
That gotta be bad.
Jackie, I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to see if I can bring Jackie in here. I got to search you first.
They don't let me talk. Damn, they took that tooth out. I got smarter.
Jackie, what I want you to do is request to come in. And once you request to come in, I can add you in on the live stream. Camille says tore up.
What a happy heifer, sir.
Tore up a cheesesteak meat. Okay, Tara, hold on. Tara, you says wrong. Just tell me what part you heard that you disagree with. But I have a question. You mentioned something.
I'm not going to do that with you.
That's my sister. Tara Senior and Tara Junior is both on here. You mentioned something that I have a question. How you doing? If that's... Oh, okay. What Tara Senior is saying, if that's a man's first move, she's done.
What? Which one? What's the first move?
Going down south.
You hang up. That's
what are you talking about?
The first move is your pleasure center, isn't it? It's called foreplay. That you call foreplay. It's to get you started to make you happy or get it wet. Isn't that true? That's foreplay, isn't it?
Okay.
Well, then hang up, boo, because that's where you're going. And after that, you get started and you go on your way, you get happy. Now put it in. But if you want it to be bigger or you want to feel it, I don't know. Some things you don't do and some...
Let me say this. You cannot say all women want a big dick. All women don't want a big dick. Hold on. Let me finish. All women do not want a big dick. You have women that turn down dick. Why?
It's too big.
Because it might be too damn big. She
Right.
don't want her walls torn the fuck up.
I don't know you have walls. I'm not a woman.
2, you mentioned that a man cannot size the size of a female vagina. I disagree with you.
How?
I strongly disagree with you.
You're not a man.
I don't need to be a man to know the answer.
Did a man ever tell? Did a man ever tell? Did a man ever tell you got a big pussy?
I'm gonna tell you how.
Did a man ever tell a woman that she got a big pussy?
Are you gonna let me answer this question or not?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. A man, this is just me. Foreplay, yes. Terry, you're right. That's not the only pleasure point. A man can size up a vagina by the entrance and the length of the vagina once he enters. I know between my brothers, my brother, my son, and all their friends, how they talk about what they done did and feeling
Can you see this? Can I see that?
and feel. You know what? Let me finish my statement, okay? And when they're talking about what she felt like on the inside. Men talk. Now, I'm going to say this. If a man got no dick, or he got a little bit of dick, or he got a short dick, he ain't going to feel shit because he got a little dick anyway. But if you take a man that's well endowed, he's going to be able to tell all about that vagina once he enters.
No, he can't.
But what if a woman is naturally wet? Some women get aroused and wet by the touch of her hands and thighs. You're right, Camille. You're absolutely right. Some women are hypersensitive. Very hypersensitive. I agree with that 100%. Oh, Camille says, replying to Jackie. Jackie, what did you type? How old is that guy? That guy is...
None of your damn business.
He's an OG, I can tell you that. I can tell you that he's an OG. Yeah, he is. Pretty much. Go swimming in it.
No, I'm just looking
but
for sheep to come together.
Those are the options. And like I said before, when we talking about cosmetic surgery of the genitals, women have set the precedence. Women have set the stage because women want it done. Women they want it to look pretty. They want it to feel pretty. It's like a self-esteem thing.
Women,
if it's not medical.
Excuse me. The woman want it to look pretty. Who's looking at it?
We look at it every day.
Okay,
it's ours. Hey, how you doing down there? You looking pretty good to me.
The man is not looking at it.
If he eat pussy, he should be looking at it.
Thank you. That's when he go down there and first of all, he got to get past the smell to get.
Let me take that. You know what? Let me backtrack.
Thank you.
Let me backtrack. If a man is into the beauty of his woman, it doesn't necessarily have to be no sex involved.
Thank you. The beauty is you and your mouth. I mean, the things that you're doing right now, that's the beauty of you. But once you take your clothes off, the beauty is yours. But when I go down there and I look at it, it still looks the same.
Not every man feel the same way
How do you
do.
know that? Do you talk to men like this?
Hell yeah. Why shouldn't I? I don't have no goddamn filter. Shit.
You don't have no filter or what?
Anything that come out my mouth. I'm over 60 fucking years old. I'm going to say what the hell I want to say out of my mouth.
Excuse me, is this called the match game?
You know what?
No, because I'm saying, I mean, men don't look at you like that. It's to love you, trust you. And You know what your pussy
Camille
is
says.
a minefield.
Camille says women look at their flowers in the mirror, and yes, we do.
Okay, the men don't.
That's y'all. But my thing is,
so stop judging what you saying a man would. I don't give a damn about what your pussy look like.
That's you.
I'm sorry, I really don't.
Hold on, that's you.
I'm talking about the man in the middle. I mean, not.
You're lost, dude. You're lost.
No, I'm
Listen
not.
to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You have men who, I'm not talking about you.
No, you're not.
And I'm going to say this. You can't speak for every man.
And you can't speak for men, period.
What man am I speaking for? I'm speaking
You said
for the women.
men. You said men.
I said women have set the precedence for the vagina upgrade. That's what I did say.
Like, excuse me, like you said, they paying for asses. For what?
Who
They
paying for asses?
women paying for asses. They paying for titties.
Yes.
Now you upgrading the pussy too?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Then I come to man. How much is it gonna cost for the man to get upgraded?
You mean for a penile implant?
I'm sorry, you call them dick implant?
That's what it is.
A penile? Oh,
Yeah.
that's medical.
Penis. Yeah, it's
okay.
medical terminology.
Okay.
Penis, penile,
Yes.
implant.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. They got
Men-
surgeries like that.
Yes.
Okay, so then you tell me how big I want and how long it'll last.
I don't know, and I'm going to ask him.
Go ahead.
Yes, he is. Question for you is this. I got to read it first. You got to read it first. What kind of women are you dealing with that you always talking about smelly vajayjay?
Put your finger in your fucking...
No, stop. Stop with that shit.
Okay,
no.
Wait, hold on. Okay, now you want me to... You asked me a question. You want me to answer it?
No, I don't. Because you're going off topic.
No, I'm sorry. If I apologize, I'm not. But you asked me a question.
What
kind of women am I talking about that what?
What kind of women are you dealing with that you always talking about smelly vajayjay?
Excuse me, sweetheart.
Just answer the question directly.
Okay.
Because I noticed that too. Anytime you talking about vajayjay, you always got to be saying smelly vajayjay. Why?
Pussy test. Every man does it.
That doesn't... Yes, Tara. Gina says it's not for men, it's for their self-esteem. Men just happen to follow them with the dick of their head. Their head.
The dick of their head. Is that what you think?
I'm going back to you.
I don't know what love is.
Okay. That's a whole different topic. No. You're not fucking me up tonight. Time out with that shit.
No,
that's a whole different topic.
I got some wisdom.
I'm staying on topic.
Okay, the last one was what? About smelling your vajayjay or something? Every man and Cubby.
I'm not saying no to what you're saying. But what I am saying,
it could be that a man does this, and he really does. Before he goes anywhere near you, he smells that vajayjay.
Okay, that may be true. However, it doesn't mean that all vajayjays got a little stinky smell to them. They don't. Based on the hygiene of the female.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on. If she's clean and she takes care of her body and she's taking care of her flower, she's not going to stink.
But
if she does the vajayjay wipe thing after she goes to the bathroom and pee, and after she has a bowel movement and she washes up, she's clean. However, time out. However, not all women are that clean. So I understand what you're saying.
Thank you.
But you should stop relating to, in general, talking about women and they smelly vajayjay. Find another term to use. I don't know what kind of term you're going to use, but find another one.
I apologize for not putting you in all categories, but I apologize for the way I'm saying it.
Okay.
But men do that. And
I get that.
Men
Wait,
do that.
hold on. You may do it. A lot of other men may do it, but I'm sure you got a small percentage of men that don't do it.
Then they try.
Who don't. Okay. But they out there. They exist, right?
Yes, and so women.
Okay.
But that's wrong. Because men...
Robert, you nasty dude.
What'd she say?
Robert says smelly pussy turn him on. Dude, you're nasty.
Well, turn around and smell your ass.
Would you stop?
Okay, but then, no. It doesn't, because...
It doesn't what?
Smelly pussy don't turn nobody on.
This guy...
And you said...
Tara says, ask him, what about those men who get off when a woman is on a cycle? You got men that want to fuck a woman. Ooh.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. This is your talk show. You got a woman that want to fuck a woman on when her bloody. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Trying to be good.
Yeah, this ain't going to happen. This is
trying to be good.
Talk. Grown folk talk. Go ahead.
You have men who want to get down while the woman is on her cycle. They're nasty.
No, that's trifling.
Trifling, nasty.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Excuse me, like you got lipstick all over your face and your nose?
I didn't say they go down there while she on a period. I said they fuck her.
How?
Penis to vagina.
No, boo. No.
No what?
That's not a...
But you know what? I'm going to say this. Thank you. Thank you. Robert, you're a comedian. You're being a comedian right now. He said, tear that ass up.
With a period on? Wait a minute, hold up. What man would do that to... You know what?
You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You have a lot of men out here who don't give a shit as long as they get some pussy.
But then they trifling.
Right, they are trifling. And they're nasty.
I wouldn't do it. I can't.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about men in general.
Well, most men, I mean, come on. You got a period.
Listen. Reality is reality. It is what it is. Whole lot of shit go on.
Yeah,
that's real.
Trust me. I know. I understand. I know.
All right, so what I'm saying to you is...
That shit is trifling.
It is trifling. You can speak for...
Myself.
Yourself.
Yes,
right.
I can.
But you can't say
for other people,
other
what
men
they think, what they feel.
Right. You can't.
But I'm saying, as my opinion, that's trifling.
I agree with you.
And that's nasty.
I agree with you. Robert says, Camille says, I don't know someone who do eat it when it's on. She says she do know somebody that eat it when it's on. Robert says some women are horny as hell when they are on. Camille says that's a lot of people that have fetishes. It is a fetish.
Okay, to put cheese on it.
Really? That's the best you got?
I couldn't. That's
the best you got?
Yes.
It is. It is what it is.
That's nasty.
You know what?
That's nasty.
It's life.
It's so
it may be nasty.
Well, to me.
It may be trifling.
So to me.
But
yes, so,
it's
so
life.
So be it.
People,
so be it.
I mean, people got fetishes.
Okay,
like,
so be it. And then you know what?
Pussy fetish.
Okay, but then you know what's worse? Is the woman let them do it.
Badass says they've earned their red wings.
What did he say?
That's a good one.
What did he say?
He said they have earned their red wings.
Yeah.
Wings.
Yeah, no,
they
the
can
red
fly.
Wings. Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excuse me. It's like to say, you know, when that red light comes on and you crossing the train tracks, don't cross it.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Okay, so damn, it is. But
what I'm saying is this. It
is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Robert says.
Robert, shut the fuck up.
Hey, you can't be cussing out my guests.
Why?
No,
Robert
I'm not going to allow that.
It didn't happen until I came down here and started talking.
You took my show to a whole nother direction.
Yeah, no kidding,
It was
no
supposed to
kidding.
stay on topic. Your little ass come the fuck down here and interrupt my show. And I got Robert on here talking about, oh, I do this, comedian. I got 2 comedians up in my show.
He do what?
He says, okay, I'm going to start with Robert first. Robert says for me to act, what do you do behind closed doors? Behind closed doors. I'm tongue-tied after this. What do you do behind closed doors? Tara says, your analogy don't fit. Victoria says, Troy said he messing with dirty bitches. Yeah, you must be talking about Robert. Because Robert up here talking about, yeah, he do it with the period on, Mr. Comedian.
What I do behind closed doors is none of your fucking business.
Wait a minute. How you going to get an attitude?
I don't have an attitude. It's like what I do behind closed doors, it's none of your business because you won't tell what you do behind closed doors, Robert, eating Bloody Marys.
Vicky, you got to do what you did before. Vicky, you got to do what you did before when we did this. I'm going to see if I can get you. It won't. I'm looking for Vicky. I'm looking for Vicky. Vicky, you got to do what you did before so I could get you into the live stream. Why is she not coming up?
Carolyn, we had some strong, good subjects. And some of them are really...
I'm pushing the envelope?
Yes.
Again?
Yes, but
you always say I'm pushing the envelope.
But then, Carolyn, it's sometimes that when you do it, it's open for a wide open discussion that most people don't know how to handle or don't know how to take it. Honestly speaking. And the way you do it, it's unique and professional. But when you on that phone or when you texting or something, some people really ask the wrong fucking questions.
You know what?
And you see that.
Hold on. In my shows, whether it's Let's Talk with Carolyn on Monday night or it's the Women's Closet TV show, there are no wrong questions. Hold on. There are no wrong questions. You know why? Because it's adult time.
And it's open for discussion.
It's all about how it's being said. So when my audience, it is painful, Camille. When my audience gets engaged, I want them to engage with me. And if they hear me talking to somebody, they're going to respond. You open the door. Once you came in on my show, you opened the door. As soon as you opened your mouth, you opened the door for them to respond to any and everything you say.
Right, exactly. But
okay.
I'm looking at
long
you.
as we have an understanding.
No, we do. I'm looking at you having this discussion. Do they do that with other people?
As far as what?
This discussion is like, I'm looking at you right now. I'm talking to you, right?
Right.
Do they do that with somebody else? It's like...
I don't care about that. And
but I'm asking. They have these questions, but do they ask the people that they want to say this to?
But
or they
you know
asking
what?
You?
They're asking me and who's
right.
ever talking to me.
It
doesn't matter if they have that conversation with somebody else or not. And you know what?
This is your talk show.
And they're talking to me. Tara says, I am enjoying this. You don't need no program director. Thank you. Hi, Jackie. Camille, They are put under anesthesia for the VJJ upgrade. They are put under anesthesia. They're not awake unless they choose to be in twilight sleep. Some of them elect to be in twilight sleep, which means they half wake, half sleep, but they can't feel anything that's going on down there. However, when they do wake up, they are in pain. They are in a lot of pain.
Pussy on fire.
No, we have no filter. We talk about any and everything. Everything is open, up for discussion. Jackie, you just tuned in. This is just a hot conversation, and you can watch it on the playback. Oh, the recovery time is from the time they get off the surgeon's table up to 2 months. The recovery time is from the time they get off the table up to 2 months. They just, Camille, I understand what you're saying when you say F that, but that's their recovery time. Their recovery time is up to 2 months. From the time they get off that cosmetic surgeon's table up to 2 months. Because remember, that vagina got to go through some healing. And the healing time goes in phases. There's 3 phases to the healing time. 2 months. 2 months for the vagina to heal if she elects to get the invasive surgery. Badass, you being a comedian again.
What did he say?
Meow.
What did he say?
Meow.
I love him.
Hi, Margaret. Thanks for tuning in.
Damn, this is getting better.
Thanks for tuning in, Margaret. We have been, let me recap for those that's just tuning in so they got an idea and don't think this is some X-rated shit, because it's not. It's adult time. So let me recap. Let me recap what we've been talking about for the people that's just tuning in. So we talked about the clitoral hood, the purpose that it serves. It surrounds the clitoris. It protects the clitoris. It is also the woman's pleasure center.
Can I ask?
Hold on. I'm giving a recap. Hold your question for those that are just tuning in. It also fills with blood and becomes erect. When it fills with blood and becomes erect, it grows, which is a turn on for men. The clitoris has more nerve endings in the entire body, more than any other place in the body. It has the most nerve endings in the body. If there's ever any nerve damage to it, there is no cellular regeneration. It either is going to be hypersensitive or it's going to be hyposensitive, which means it's receiving too much or too little sensation. Next, we talked about the length of the clitoris. The length of the clitoris is 10 millimeters. If it is longer than 10 millimeters, it is called clitomegaly. There are other reasons why the clitoris can be enlarged other than self-stimulation or sexual stimulation. And some of those reasons I went into for the clitoris. This is just a recap. for the clitoris becoming enlarged. It may be a hormone imbalance, a medical condition such as polycystic ovary syndrome, hormone disorders, inflammation of the vulva, yeast infections, and hormone disorders. In addition to that, if the woman decides that she wants a vajayjay upgrade, she wants a pussy upgrade because she wants her flower to look pretty, there's risks involved. I talked about bleeding. I talked about infection. I talked about scarring. Scarring leads to loss of sensation. I also talked about urine retention. If the scarring or the labia blocks the urethra, which is what we as women urinate from, it can cause kidney damage. If kidney damage kicks in, she needs to go to the emergency room and immediately get medical treatment. So that's the recap. Now I'm going to start reading your comments. So Margaret and Levine, that was the recap. And anybody else that's just tuning in, that was the recap. Camille says she has a problem shaving down there. Robert says when it heals, it on. However, Robert, you got to wait till it heals. It's going to take her 2 months minimum to heal, depending on how long it takes for the tissue to repair in that area, because it is a major surgery. Victoria says, no filter needed. You need to know what you need to do to keep the man's attention and stay in his head. Absolutely. Life shit. Camille, I let my husband do it with the clippers. Yeah, that's fine. Camille says, let alone have somebody cutting down on my kitty cat. Yep. Tara says, Camille, my husband cut mine with scissors and it makes him wild and he never finished. Hey, it is what it is. Camille says, I have my own clippers. I can do it. I can't let my man do it. He is too heavy-handed. Tara says, thanks, auntie. No, that's badass talking to his auntie. Okay, all right. So that's my recap. I hope y'all enjoyed my show, Women's Closet TV show. It has been live tonight. Don't go nowhere, Facebook. If you catch this on the recap on the Women's Closet TV show, please type in your comments, ask your questions. I do respond. This right here is going to be loaded up to the Women's Closet TV show YouTube channel where you can see the whole episode. So I'm going to tell you tonight, have a good night. Facebook over here, I'm going to say I enjoyed y'all tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed my show tonight, the Women's Closet TV show. So let me do what I do best. And that is, thank you, badass. Thank you, Sister Gina, for tuning in. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Levine. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Margaret. Who else is in here? Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Victoria. And y'all are real fun tonight. Thank you, Shaquilla. Thank you, Kelvin. Badass. And thank you, Robert. Thank you, everybody.
Thank me too.
And you too, Mr. C. Thank you, everybody. And everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my show tonight. Next week, tune in. Next Friday, I won't be starting at 10 o'clock. I started at 10 o'clock tonight because I was in the meeting. I was running a little late. But normally, it's at 8 o'clock. So tune in next Friday at 8 o'clock. And I'll be posting what the topic is going to be about, because it's going to be another hot topic about the types of vagina. So tune in next week, because we're going to be discussing the different types of vaginas. And there are different types of vaginas, y'all. And take care. Stay blessed up.
Monday on your radio show.
Right. Hold on. Stay blessed up. And also tune in on Monday. Monday night, I have the Let's Talk with Carolyn radio show at Sador Radio in Philadelphia at the radio station. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Stay blessed up. And thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend.